Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, and I'm not out in this video today, but I want to tell you about a wonderful organisation or a trust that I've just become a member of, and it's actually thanks to Tony Whitbread, who is the president of the Sussex Wildlife Trust, and he's very kindly, along with his partner Viviane, joined me up. I made a video recently about his new project of greening his roof. You may remember I did a quick interview with him.
Why am I greening up my roof at home? Well, the starting point was the old roof leaked. we had holes in the roof. It served its purpose. We had to do something, so we're going to replace the roof. So replacing the roof was where we started. But well, at the same time, we were thinking, well, it would be quite good for the roof to be an asset rather than just something that keeps the water out. And I happen to know somebody called Lee Evans, who's a bit of an expert in green roofs. So I started to think about the idea, well, why don't we have a green roof? Why don't we have something that actually looks like the rest of the property, something that contributes to the greening of the whole area? So green roof came as the idea.
Well, I'm going to be going back there, and we're going to find out just how the green roof is going and what wildlife is attracted there and all of that. But as a thank you, and I'm very much indebted to him, he's let me join, or has joined me up on the Sussex Wildlife Trust. I'm very excited because the membership stuff has just come through the post, so I thought I would share that with you. And so I'm looking forward this coming year to getting out, bringing my camera and going and visiting some, if not all, of the Sussex Wildlife Trust places. Now, I thought, there's going to be lots of people in the area who watch my videos who are members and know all about it, and that will be great. And I'll look forward to your comments and some of the suggestions, and also some of the places that you enjoyed going to and where you would recommend me to go and poke my camera. So do write those down in the comments. That would be fantastic down below the video. I thought for those people who haven't become a member and have perhaps often wanted to become a member, you might want to know what's inside your membership pack and what you get for it. So this video is really just a bit about that, but also I want to tell you that the lovely Julia and myself independently have already visited some of the sites in our videos, and you might want to check those out. So for example, the lovely Julia and I went over in West Sussex to a site called the Mans. Let's continue with our look. One of the things I read in the booklet, and I think online, about the Sussex Wildlife Trust, is that on this wood, the Mens, it is an ancient woodland, as mentioned before, but one of the things they say is that it hasn't been worked for many years, and this is what you're going to like. Therefore, they're allowing the woodland to, where trunks fall, like this beast, to rot.
They let dead wood lie.
Yeah, absolutely. Just as a wild wood or an ancient wood would have done, and nature do its course. And we were looking for the wild service tree, which actually we found, and there's a few of them there. It's fantastic. A fantastic woodland and very quiet place. We thoroughly enjoyed that one. Of course, we fairly recently went to Woods Mill, which is the headquarters, and we had a not so serious look there, but just a fun day out with little Joseph. But I am hoping, and I believe that Tony Whitbread has said that he will take me around and give me a much more detailed and more serious look at what the Trust does, what it stands for, and of course what you'd see at Woods Mill. So very much looking forward to that. That'll be coming up in the future. I'll tell you about some other places that I've been to, but let's first have a look what you get. I'm very excited. So I've got this rather lovely folder which it comes with, and there's a whole load of things, not least of course. Some people relish these things. And this is your car sticker, and it just helps, I suppose, get the word out. So when you park your car, not only can you park it in and people can see that you're a member, but you're also supporting, you can't really see it from here, but you are supporting the Wildlife Trust. It's a very useful way just to remind people or jog people's memory. Oh yeah, I was going to look at that. I've also got in here a book mark. Now I read lots of books, as you know, so that's actually quite a useful little thing. Then we've got a What's On guide, and in the What's On guide there's all sorts of events and courses that you can get in on, and of course the money that you pay for the courses all goes to help towards the work that they do in keeping the wildlife trusts and the sites operational and open to the public so that you can go and enjoy it. We've got I think this is a map, I assume, of oh yes, there we go, a map of where everything is, and a good guide to give you inspiration. Nature and bushcraft adventures, more of stuff for kids and things to do, which is great. If you're one of those people who have a garden and love to see birds in your garden, well, you can support the trust, I think, here by purchasing some of their bird seed and their hangers direct from their farm, it says here. And the most important thing, I think, is this booklet, which gives you a heads up on all the sites, information, bit of history, its location, where to park, things that you will go and possibly see if you're there at the right time, insects and butterflies and mammals and the plants and everything. So that's absolutely fantastic, and you can tick off, of course, the places that you've been and the times of the year that you've been, which is quite good. And I don't know how, I imagine that this is seasonal, the magazine, and I haven't had a much chance of reading it as yet, but it seems incredibly informative, giving you a heads up of the sort of things that you can look up or look forward to during that particular season. So that's obviously a very useful thing, and of course it has articles on certain birds and bits of wildlife just to give you genned up for that season, which is great. Now I was going to tell you about some of the other places that I've been to. Julia and I also went to, now I always get the pronunciation of this wrong, Southernham Farm. In we go. So this is a Sussex Wildlife Reserve by the looks of things, didn't know that. So things that you can look out for here: dew ponds, common sight on the downs, where we've seen those in some of the videos and walks that we've done. Ladies' bedstraw, which is an early summer yellow scented flower, but
eyebright.
Eyebright, oh yes, I've heard of eyebright.
And squinancywort. Squinancywort.
That's a lovely name, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? I've never heard of that.
And a place that I went to on my own was Ebano. What I love about this is a real example of a low-wheeled woodland. It's just terrific. And if you go back in history, the tradition would have been for the commoners to let out their pigs and their cattle to feed on the acorns or the mast, the beech nuts that have fallen, or indeed on the grass in the clearings. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to say, and a big thank you to Tony and Viviane for joining me up. That's very kind. People are very kind to me on this channel. I very much appreciate it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be out and about, of course, very soon, so I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to follow, like and subscribe. Become a patron if you can and support what I do in any way that you can, and I will continue to make these videos and take you out into the great environment. Not everyone, but as many as I can. Anyway, till next time, thanks for watching. Thumbs up and bye for now. Bye-bye.